hi to everyone who is following TV e Rádio Azores Global. Ilha Terceira Island are with the international workshop with scientists of all the world. With me there are two professors, Thomas Omanen, it's like that, how we spell your name?
Thomas Oman.
Thomas Oman, of Technische Universität Darmstadt. It's not my perfect German, but it's okay. And Professor Raquel Crespo of Department of Physics of University of Lisbon. We are here because there is an international workshop of nuclear physics. Why did you choose Azores to do this workshop? Because it's not usual to Azores receive this kind of events.
Thank you. Portugal is part of this collaboration, and we would like to discuss this subject, and we feel that if we are part of in a small place with a very nice setting, then we can discuss these problems deeply in a very nice environment. So I believe I chose Açores because I didn't know the island, but I knew that it was very pretty, and I believe it's a perfect scenery to have this sort of international conference and workshop.
Professor Raquel Crespo, this nuclear, it's a theme that it's a subject that it's not really good when we think in nuclear, we don't think in a nice way. So should we be a little bit afraid in this conversation? Do you have a bomb with you or no? Is everything okay?
Not at all. Nuclear physics, it's a field that is growing, and there is lots of positive applications of nuclear physics. Medicine, also in material science. So it's. I think you should view nuclear physics as a very positive field that has implications in society. Good implications.
Now with you, Professor Thomas, the title of this workshop is Quasi-Free Scattering with Radioactive Ion Beams. What it means in a simple way?
Well, the aim of our experiment is to study short-lived nuclei and their properties. And these nuclei are short-lived, which means they are not existing here in nature on Earth. So to study their properties, we have to produce them, and that we do with an accelerator, at the moment at GSI and later at FAIR. So FAIR is a big project which is a 1 billion accelerator complex just being built in Darmstadt, and we are preparing for an experiment at this accelerator for the future. And the quasi-free scattering is one of the reactions, one of the key reactions where we can learn a lot of the properties of these nuclei. And to understand these short-lived nuclei is important because they are, for instance, also play a key role in the universe. So the element synthesis, for instance, in star explosions involves very neutron-rich nuclei, which are very short-lived, and their properties are basically unknown. So we produce these nuclei, study these quasi-free reactions with these nuclei, and try to understand their properties. And then this is important to understand, for instance, such processes in the universe, like the element synthesis, or also properties of big astrophysical objects like neutron stars, very dense objects where also neutron-rich nuclear matter plays a role. And without understanding the basic properties of nuclear physics and properties of these neutron-rich nuclei in particular, we will not be able to understand this process.
What is the collaboration or the involvement of Portuguese in this subject?
Well, we have collaborated. Partial. I mean, we give some theoretical. There is a theoretical involvement and also experimentalist. We participate in the experiments. So at the moment we are not a full member of the collaboration. We hope that one day this will be possible. But at least we are deeply involved and in the collaboration and working and understanding the physics.
Who is leading this main search? There are a lot of scientists of the whole world here in Terceira to this meeting. But who is leading?
Well, this field, I would say that there is a very strong European participation on this field, and also Japan and United States. But for sure, Europe is very much leading this type of research.
And what is the job of the European Organization for the Nuclear Search? What is the point of the European Organization of Nuclear Research, CERN or EONR?
So our accelerator facility is independent of CERN. So it's a facility, the FAIR facility in Darmstadt, is an international facility which is funded in the order of 70% by Germany and roughly 30% by other countries. Like Russia is a big shareholder in FAIR, but also other European countries, Spain, England, many. And they have about 30% participation in the construction cost of FAIR. Was this your question?
Yes, kind of. What are for you that are and all these scientists? What are the fears and the expectations of in the future with all these questions about physics, nuclear physics?
I'm not sure that I got your question. So which fears you...
Which fear, what the expectations, what...
Well, the expectation is really a big one. I mean, this field is very much growing and we are now able to produce really very exotic species, ions or nuclei, which play really a key role in the astrophysics also. And worldwide, there's a huge effort to build such facilities. So Darmstadt is the biggest one, but there will be a new facility in the US, which is at the moment starting construction as well. And there's another facility in Japan, in Tokyo, which started operation already, where scientists study exactly these questions. So our expectation is really very high, because with these machines we will make a major step forward in understanding of the properties of these nuclei. And this in particular also in connection with the theory development. So nuclear theory has developed in the past years also dramatically. So now the theorists are able to describe the properties of these nuclei from basic concepts, from fundamental concepts. And this gives us a much deeper understanding of the properties of these nuclei, and together with the experiments we are planning, we think and hope that we will answer all these questions on nuclear physics in the next decades, let's say.
You are here for 5 days. In these 5 days, you will discuss a lot of issues of nuclear physics. It's enough for all these questions and all these questions of all of countries. Who wants to answer?
Well, I think we have an intense program. Of course, it's not only 5 days. This is just we are working. This is where we get together so we can do more advanced quickly, and then of course we go back and we continue to collaborate. So this is the stage where you really put ourselves, our ideas, what are the problems, what is the future, and of course then we go back and continue.
You are working all the time.
Yeah, maybe I can also say a few words on that. I mean, this topic of the workshop is a very particular topic, so that's one reaction we plan to use in the future at this new facility, and we did some first experiments and also some first calculations to compare the experimental results and extract this information we are interested in. And the important thing with the workshop here is to get together the experts in the field, not only from our collaboration but also from outside. So we invited many people from the US, South America, Japan. So there are many experts here, and nicely enough most of the experts agreed to come, and I think maybe one reason that is the case is maybe also that Azores is of course a very nice place, and this makes it easier to attract all the world experts to come to such a meeting. And I think this will be a great opportunity for us to improve our understanding of this reaction, which I think is a very important one in the future to understand this nuclear.
Don't you think choosing Azores for this meeting it's a little problem, because all the scientists will be a little bit confused with this weather and all the landscapes and don't want to work in the meeting? Don't you think it's a problem?
I don't think so. I hope all the scientists are very interested usually in the science they are doing. And
they ignore this.
This will be the main part, I'm pretty sure. And in the evening, there are some hours time to discuss further the physics, but on a nice place and having a view to see, for instance.
Professor Raquel, what do you expect for the end of this? In the end of this workshop?
Well, as Professor Tom said, there is also other researchers coming from working all over the place. So we want to have people together to get more involvement, and so we discuss. One important issue is to bring theory and experiments together. So we expect to have new ideas also coming for the future. So great expectations.
Professora Raquel, só uma última pergunta, e agora em português, porque também é um pouco difícil, mas no final deste workshop, o que é que se pode, em termos práticos, o que é que se pode retirar deste workshop? Assim, para quem não percebe, aquilo que aqui estão a discutir, em termos práticos, o que é que vai trazer de novas descobertas ou de novas teorias? Pode responder em inglês, se preferir, para todos percebermos.
Well, this is... we are not, I mean, this is part of an ongoing project. So this is really, the idea of the workshop is to develop what is already under construction. I won't say that we expect huge novel discoveries at this workshop, but of course this is a progression for
this is just the second meeting, right?
Yes.
It's the second workshop. How often you make these meetings in 2 and 2 years or all the years?
Well, the first one, it was in Italy, in Trento, and it was 2008.
Yeah, it's already 5 years ago.
So
It's
we
not
have-
very often.
We have this more or less. We tend to have 4 years. It depends. We have our regular nuclear physics meetings that happen every 2 or 3 years. This is a more specific workshop, so this is a smaller number of people. So there is kind of some flexibility where we choose 3 or 4 years, but I mean when you feel it's the time to do it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.